about just kind of generally some things you see the older generation sort of do wrong, or mistakes kind of commonly you see when dealing with younger kids or younger generations?
Yeah, sure. So my precursors, I tend to try to be both personally and professionally, like, here's what you should be doing. I try not to do the finger wag and tell people you're doing that all wrong, even though that's probably what my face sometimes shows outwardly. But I think it's important to just be upfront about, here are things that aren't going to work with kids of all ages. And so whenever you start the conversation of, when I was your age, we had to blank, or when I was your age, they made me blank. That idea, that comparison piece, that sometimes has that twinge of guilt or shame underneath it. It's that message of, you should be doing it this other way. That's not going to work. That's not going to be a conversation starter. I think older generations sometimes have an idea that the iron fist is the right or the only approach. And the youth of today are not going to be moved by iron fist. They're going to rebel at all ages. And so older generations, I think, have to challenge themselves to find other motivators and find ways to engage cooperation instead of forcing compliance, which is a challenge. It takes some creativity to do that. And finally, I think power struggles, regardless of the age of the caregiver, power struggles are the number one thing folks in my shoes are trying to coach family members out of. And power struggles tend to come up when values are being forced upon or instilled, when heels get locked in. So the stories I think about are kids that are forced to sit at the dining room table, and you can't leave until you finish all of your blank. And these are kids that will absolutely wait out. They're there till midnight sometimes. And the struggle becomes much bigger than what the "you need to eat your vegetables" conversation was. And so we've got to avoid power struggles at all costs. They lead to resentment and chips on shoulders, which then just makes that relationship goal even harder to achieve.